but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Finds the fielder with that shot. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. Wide square leg. Could be four.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
End of the over. Australia 13 for none. Sing from the city end. Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away. Just need to keep it simple. Wide and late. Roundabout off stump. It'll force a mistake. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged, what a ball. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Over the infield with a cracking shot. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Warner edges it, but it finds the gap. Looks like they were late on that shot there.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time. I mean, enough bat speed to pick up four.
Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Square cut, finds point, no run. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Half done with the power play, and the required rate is climbing already, despite them having an excellent start.
Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant. Can't get that outside the ring field. Massive outside edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. That's the over. Australia are 38 for none. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Couldn't get it through the field. Doesn't beat the infield. Over. Australia 40 for none.
End of the fifth in the power play. The run rate's looking good at the moment, but they're falling behind the required rate. One of these two might need to go for it in the last over of the power play.
Going with pace now. Warner waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
Slow ball didn't fool anyone. Hits an outstanding shot to the boundary. Too wide. It's there to be hit. He's really given the treatment.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Drilled that one away.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. India kept the batters quiet in that over. So far, though, no wickets for the endeavour being shown.
5 fielders now allowed outside the circle.
Jacks from the city end.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Driven on the onside, straight to mid-wicket. Smacks that away through the gap. Was quick onto that in the infield. Oh my, that's racing away. Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Ten runs added in that over. Australia are 63 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Shot, finds the gap with that one.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. These moves by the captain should see the batters looking for 2s and 3s now.
Great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Perfectly timed.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. 9 runs added in that over. Australia are 72 for 1.
The batters are working the striker around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the city end. Straight to the fielder. Edged. Bowling the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Gone. Fine catch.
That's a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Right out of the textbook. Off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
5 runs added in the over. Australia are 77 for 2. Edge, but it drops safely. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length was the key here. Power and precision in that shot.
On the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away. Some adjustments to the field. Needs a dot ball.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle. Great commitment. Sharma has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Perfect, right down the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. And gone. The fielder at long off had to run around the boundary, but they've taken a fine catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Five runs added in that over. Australia are 91 for 3.
The batters are working the strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Edge, amazing delivery. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. The captain bringing a good balance to this field, I think.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Massive outside edge. Nine runs added there. Australia are 100 for 3. Chakravarti from the city end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Edge, but it drops safely. That's a confident appeal. Just got to follow up. That last delivery found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Great shot through the gap. Perfectly timed.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Eight runs added in that over. Australia 108 for 3.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Dubé coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Varma, the spinner, coming into the attack. Gets that away.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. How will he reply?
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Nice shot, but straight to gully. It's missed the lot. Edged, unplayable. Seven runs added in that over. Australia 115 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
A lovely shot off the back foot. No joy with a short ball and going for 4.
Yada, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Changes being made in the field, going with a fairly balanced option.
Edge, amazing delivery. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Goes over the top with that shot. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Got that away nicely. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover field. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Edge, but it drops safely. Smacks that away through the gap.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. How will the bowler respond?
Onto that early, that could be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A bit more balance brought to the field now as the captain swings the changes.
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Couldn't get it through the field. 14 runs added there. Australia are 142 for 3.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Oh, look at that. Used their feet and came and met the ball and struck it cleanly over cover. 6 more.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Head waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit and it was really given the treatment.
Caught right on the boundary. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the...
Boomer coming back into the attack. Timed that perfectly.
That flew to the boundary. This innings is building nicely and now closing in on a half century. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Oh, out of the middle. What a start.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Edge, but it drops safely. Brilliant shot there. Over Australia, 187 for 4.
The timing unbelievable. Got the width they were after and nailed it to the boundary.
A few moves made in the field.
Patel from the city end. Good shot, a beauty.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to the batting partner, and they're ready to go again. Those on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
There was a gap there, and pulled away with conviction to the boundary. The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Might look to go big again here. A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Big edge. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
They've played wonderfully all innings, but the required run rate's demanding more from them if they can.
Jacks will bowl the final over the match.
David watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. Have to go for it now.
Edge, amazing delivery.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Drilled that one away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Massive outside edge. Thick edge. Jeez, time that well.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. You can just stand and admire that shot. That's a great win. It really did feel that the first innings display put enough runs on the board and they've been able to defend it. Great bowling.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon. Good afternoon to you all. You join us for this T20 between India and West Indies. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison.
The home crowd will be looking forward to some early wickets as the captain wins the toss and decides to have a bowl.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, that looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. Fantastic running, turned 2 into 3 there. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Edge, but it drops safely. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. West Indies are 6 for none. The right arm is coming into the attack from the chairman's end. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the chairman's end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Over the infield with a cracking shot. End of the over. 3 off it. West Indies are 9 for none.
Not such a productive second over. Bowlers reined them in nicely.
Edge, amazing delivery. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Just perfection. A magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that. Racing away to the boundary.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide, square leg. Could be 4.
A textbook pull shot. Any youngsters watching, look at this. Power and control. Phenomenal shot.
Straight to the fielder. A nice glance off the pads. No stopping that one.
Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery. A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Mayers drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
How will the bowler respond?
Was quick onto that in the infield. Nearly gets the edge. Pandya with a great delivery there. Three added in that over. West Indies 30 for none. Singh from the broadcast end. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the broadcast end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Cuts that off well in the infield. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
King waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy in getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Edged, unplayable. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure they would have liked a few more, but they'll leave the ground to the applause from the crowd.
The left-handed batsman is coming in at number 3 for the West Indies.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes.
3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Jacks with a huge appeal. Finds the fielder with that shot. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Encouraging the bowler to take a few more risks as the fields moved around.
Edge, but it drops safely. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. West Indies, 50 for 1. Patel from the chairman's end. Got that away nicely.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary. Going more defensive now with the field choice.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. The bowler looks really confident. Swept away, but finds the fielder. End of the over. 8 off it. West Indies are 58 for 1. Jacks, the spinner, coming into the attack. India with a massive shout. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
He's got their tail up.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Goes over the top with that shot. That's the over. West Indies are 63 for 2. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg, though. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Patel has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the broadcast end. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Brilliant shot there.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yadav, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
How will he reply? Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Edge, but it drops safely. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. 5 runs in that over. West Indies 73 for 3. Patel from the chairman's end. Jacks coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Can't get that outside the ring field. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. No, terrible shot. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
Watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Lovely shot. Got across and rolled their wrist over the ball. It'll be 4-0.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Going with a more defensive field choice.
Edged, unplayable. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Smacks that away through the gap.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. How will the bowler respond?
Waits for it, and that looks to be full.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Goes in the air and gets good purchase. Doesn't beat the infield. Got that away nicely.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
End of the over. 9 off it. West Indies are 104 for 3. Chakravarti from the broadcast end. Patel, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the broadcast end. Needs to be on target. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Five runs added in that over. West Indies are 109 for 3. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder?
Not many fielders left in the circle. The captain going very defensive.
Couldn't get it through the field. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 16 runs added there. West Indies are 125 for 3. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just away.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Patel over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
133 for four. Romario Shepherd is coming into bat.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Please give them a round of applause.
Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Sharma from the chairman's end. Bumrah coming back into the attack. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the fifth wicket and a very frustrated batter heading back to the pavilion.
It's a new batsman for the West Indies.
Over, West Indies are 139 for 5.
139 for five.
Pandya coming back into the attack has done well so far. Straight to the fielder. Edged, what a ball. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close. Holder looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Onto that early, that could be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
And that's the end of the innings. West Indies have set a target of 163 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Drives into the covers. It looks like it's going all the way.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Good shot. A beauty.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary. How will he reply?
Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4. Might look to go big again here.
Cuts that off well in the infield. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
1 gone and an excellent start to this power play.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the chairman's end. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Shot straight past the bowler. Just stand and admire.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Powell, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Can't get that outside the ring field. McCoy, 2 full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. 18 runs at it there. India, a 38 for none.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary. That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Nice shot. Straight to gully.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Oh, that's called vertical. It won't be out. They should pick up a few runs.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Wow. Power off the front foot goes all the way.
And the next one, please. What a whack. 4 maximums of 4 balls.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
McCoy from the chairman's end. Well, now, that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
This is a brilliant show of power batting. Another 6. And the bowling tactics seem to be all wrong at the moment.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh my, that's racing away.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. He's gone for a maximum.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over, 20 runs coming from it. India are 106 for none.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with his bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit and bring in a 4th or a 5th change, just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
Crack! Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
How will the bowler respond?
Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Square cut, finds point, no run. Needs to be on target. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of the over. India are 124 for none.
5 gone, and the ball's been disappearing a lot. To and over the boundary so far, going at 12 plus and over. This chase is off to a fantastic start.
In the end, a very simple shot. Lets the ball come onto the bat and cut it away for 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
That's the one and only short one for the over. Always good to throw it in.
Nice shot. Straight to gully. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Onto that early, that could be 4. That's the over. India, 143 for none.
Picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. There's a chance if it hits. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket, and they'll be into the middle order. He's got their tail up.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Great commitment. Oh, stunning delivery.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. Just 2 to win.
It's asking to be hit, and it was smashed. It's gone high, high and long. 2 maximums in a row.
Well, with shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100's up. That was a really well-timed stroke. That was a mighty win. Really just too easy to score runs and chase down that total with time to spare. A great all-round performance.